Are you feeling stuck in your life? Would you like to rid yourself of the blocks preventing you from a life of abundance and success? Well, stay tuned. You're on the verge of finding out. Welcome to Cosmic Verge. I'm Evelyn Baier, and I am a certified intuitive life coach, psychic medium, and an author. Today's discussion is about removing blocks through past life regression. Many people will find themselves stuck at one time or another, and there are numerous reasons for this, as I will further explain. In this world, we are taught to believe that our experiences in this lifetime can often imprint us in negative or positive ways. While there is truth to this, it often goes above and beyond because since we are incarnated souls, there's more to us than meets the eye. So let's start with the beginning of the human life cycle. We are born to experience life, right? Well, in reality, it's more complicated than that. In truth, we come here to fulfill previous obligations. But although it appears that we may have a clean slate at birth, most of us will not, depending on our soul evolution, solely because we have had other lifetimes before and have not yet fulfilled our karma. And obviously we haven't if we are experiencing life on this beautiful and often difficult planet. But what exactly is karma? Well, in Hinduism and Buddhism, karma is a cycle of rebirth, along with the lessons it brings. And although the embodiment of individual souls may be predestined, not everything is set in stone. We have the ability to grow and make the necessary changes to facilitate our development. We are born, we live, we die. But in reality, it's way more complicated than that. In truth, we come here to fulfill previous obligations and to experience many lessons, all to achieve enlightenment. Our society often refers to the imprint theory as a way to verify the repeated sequence of behaviors and relationships in life. Although this is true, many of us will keep finding ourselves in similar scenarios. That is, until we take responsibility or seek assistance to do so. But for sound-minded individuals, keenly aware of their imprinted behaviors, who have done everything to correct negative circumstances and behaviors, past life regression could be a viable source for removing these blocks. So here's why I embrace past life regression through guided meditation as a viable tool for helping my clients. Some relationships can often trigger negative responses or situations which may indicate a role reversal from a past life. For instance, conflict with a current romantic partner might stem from negative experiences from a past life and could manifest as difficulties in a marital relationship or partnership as well. This situation may also arise from behaviors in past lives being carried into the present. For example, the offender might now find themselves in the role of the victim, while the victim assists them in learning a valuable lesson. And I emphasize the word assisting so that my listeners will understand karma as a lesson rather than a punishment. Karma, viewed from a negative perspective, hinders the soul from seeking enlightenment and from connecting with its soul DNA or spiritual genetic code, which in turn will help open up the mind. This is why it's crucial that we learn from these negative patterns without beating ourselves up mentally. Also, an unhealthy mindset can be carried over to the present lifetime, which goes to say negative emotions and nonstop experiences can often be the result of failed lessons from a particular lifetime or another. In turn, this will create blocks to happiness and abundance and prevent you from moving on to that path that you desire. So now that we talked about karma, there's also this little thing called dharma, which is equally important and tied in with karma. And it's often referred to as the path to righteousness. or what I like to call finding the true purpose in life. Also, excessive worrying can also create a block to abundance and happiness, therefore affecting karma in the present lifetime. Also, the root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine, can also create a feeling of insecurity when imbalanced or blocked. I find that guided meditations which focus on that area usually work best. One last note, it's also possible to connect with your past lives through self-meditation. Also ask your guides to connect with you or use a guided meditation format. Make sure you are properly grounded before meditating. You may also ask for the universal white light to fill and surround you. In the end, it should be what works for you. And if you haven't listened to my podcast on spirit guides, which would be podcast 1, you just might want to check it out. It's all about connecting with guides and the importance of grounding. So here's a quick recap. Understanding karma is essential to breaking old patterns, which will help remove blocks. And it's also crucial to have an understanding of how your behavior affects your relationships, good, bad, or indifferent. Also, dharma and karma go hand in hand. They are essential for soul evolution, and for this reason alone, we should connect to our soul DNA. Past life regression and meditation can help remove these blocks that prevent abundance and success. And focus on balancing or unblocking the root chakra during the meditation. This will greatly help you in the end. So that's all for today. And if this is your first time tuning in, be sure to subscribe. And if you're interested in learning more about personal transformation through divination, click on the link below.